Guys, how are we doing today? This is a question from the African saying, hello, how are you doing? Reminder, we do Canadian content. We do cover some African content because we want to be the Africans if we didn't do so. Man, it's been a minute since we've done a video. We are still working on our African series, guys. Don't worry, it's still coming. I kept on pushing it back because every time there was a new announcement for Ghana, I'm just like, it will be all late. It will all be late. So we're going to work on that. But this is for Canada here, guys. This video is about Canada soccer. And first and foremost, shout out to Emma Humphreys and the WU17 BabyReds, who punched their ticket to the India Under-17s FIFA World Cup, happening in October, which means, in case you didn't know, starting in June, there will be a tournament where you can cheer on Canada every month minus September. We're waiting for some friendlies. Not to mention the other action that's happening in Canada. We have the Canadian Championship about to get going. So guys, if you have a League One team that you're following, Guelph is playing Halifax, which is an interesting matchup. We were planning on going to that actually, but then some of us are moving. So it's a moving day for us. So we can't make that game, but maybe we might make the quarters or semis depending on where they are. But so you have Canadian Championships happening. MLS is full swing. CPL is full swing. Shout out to some of the Canadians in Europe who are winning their leagues. Shout out to Alphonso Davies, Jesse Fleming, Chloe Lacasse, other players. I know I've missed some guys, so put in the comments any Canadian player who's won their league this year or who's still fighting for maybe a championship somewhere in this league. But we are here to remind you of the different tournaments that are coming up. So let us begin. In June, we have the men's U20 tournament that's happening in Honduras. So reminder again, same format. If you've been following the U17s and the U20s, it's the same format. 4 teams, top 3 make it through. There's already been 4 teams that have pre-qualified already. And within that, the difference between this and the women's is that the top 4 teams, it's a bigger pool for the men's World Cup, the men's youth World Cup. So because of that, the top 4 teams. So if you make the semifinals, you are going to the U20 World Cup the following year. So what we were saying for the Canadian for the girls and the women was essentially you're 2 wins away from being 1 win away. On the men's side, it is you're 2 wins away from punching your ticket. Semifinal berth gets you there. So Canada is in a group with the US, St. Kitts, and Cuba. So hopefully they're able to get a top 2 position, and then it's the elimination rounds, playing a 3rd place team and playing well. You just got to win 2 games to qualify and get their berth there. Now, also in June, we have Nations League. Now, as I'm recording this video, it was just announced that BC will be hosting some Nations League games in June. We are waiting for both national teams, a friendly. A new thing? Anyone announce a friendly? Guys, put in the comments if they've announced a friendly at this point when you're watching this video. Really appreciate it because I have not heard a thing. So friendlies, but that's happening in the month of June. So U20s, Nations League, and hopefully some friendlies, because in July we have CONCACAF W. Reminder, 8-team field. Canada is in a group with Costa Rica, Panama, and Trinidad and Tobago. Top 2 teams of the group qualify automatically for the Women's World Cup, the Australia-New Zealand 2023 World Cup. And then the semifinalists, first place champions automatically qualifies for the Paris 24 Olympics. Second, so the loser and then the 3rd place winner will play in a 2-leg aggregate score. The winner of that will be Team 2 from CONCACAF in the Olympics. So double things to play for. And as I forgot to mention, also for the men's U20, the finalists go to the Olympics. The top 4 go to the U20 World Cup. So similar type formats, but different things up for grabs. Once we reach August, hopefully we'll have some friendlies, but then we also have the women's U20 tournament happening in Costa Rica. Canada's group has already been announced. It was drawn. It's on. So again, Canada is going to be playing in the group with France, Nigeria, and the Korean Republic for the FIFA WU20. I always mix up the letters. It's a complicated. The women's U20. It's happening in Costa Rica. So I'm excited to see that. But guys, with that being the case, we have essentially a tournament a month. plus Friendlies. Announce all the Friendlies, Canada Soccer. Just do it. But what are you excited for? What are you guys intrigued about? I know the World Cup will probably be a lot of people's excitement and intrigue, but honestly, seeing the Baby Reds at the U20 and U17 is intriguing. Seeing the CONCACAF W Championship return, that is an intriguing aspect to me. I want to see how Canada looks. I want to see what Bev's able to do now when you're having top improving CONCACAF teams moving in and seeing how they look in that sense. So I think the CONCACAF W might be the thing I'm most intrigued to look forward to. But in terms of recency, I want to see what that U20 is looking like. Honduras U20, see how maybe that next wave of Canadian male talent is looking, while we get to look at some of that waves of women talent that we've seen coming through on the women's side at the World Cup. Hey, as is the case with Canada Soccer, the ladies have set the groundwork for what success is. It's time for the guys to catch up with that. Guys, let me know in the comments which tournament you're excited about. Maybe a couple players you're excited to see at those tournaments. So you could say, hey, I'm wondering that Costa Rica U20, I'm wondering what Olivia Smith is able to do, as well as Maya and Zoe Burns, seeing those three players at the U20. So give me something like that. Keep us in the comments below and keep it going, guys. This is a question from the Africans letting you know there's Canada Soccer content coming. I hope you guys are excited. I am. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you do. And if you like this type of content, give us a like, subscribe, share it around. Let us know what excites you over these next few months for Canada Soccer. This is Questi saying bye-bye for now.